Do you want to be on this side?
I don't know. Am I usually?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
That's my side. Hi guys!
Thanks for joining us for this video.
Today we're going to be going over the underarm turn dip. Let's get into it.
Baby, you could keep me going, 'cause you've been everywhere.
So for this dip, we're going to start off from a fan position.
Feel free to check out our tutorial video. We'll put the link in the description box below.
All right, so from here, we're going to make sure we have our weight on our outside foot, leaders left, follows right. And now we're going to make sure that we have some nice solid tension in this hand because this is our only point of contact with our follow. So we're going to start off by gently pulling our follow towards us and then raising our hand. Okay, and that's going to initiate the turn.
So followers, you want to make sure that you have tension also. So you feel a pulling pressure, so you want to pull back. And so in order to do that, you want to make sure you have tension in your fingers as well. So they're locked in place here.
Exactly, in leads it's very important. When we talk about having tension here, not just that I'm pulling her hand, but that when she pushes on it, I provide resistance for that, so she has something to balance off of and use for momentum when she starts her turn. So we're going to initiate this turn, we'll pull, and then the hand comes up, and then perfect. Once we have our follow's arm go by our face, that's when we're ready to engage our left arm. So I'll show you what I mean by that real quick. So we'll start from here, we pull our follow, we lead, the arm goes by, and that's when I'm ready to bring my left arm around and support her back, okay? And then at that point I can also let go with my right arm and grab her around the waist, okay?
So followers, our steps can be important too. So based on however many steps you do, you might do your own kind of steps. But for what I do, I put my weight on the left as I feel his pressure, then right, left, and then my right foot plants down. And then as we come over here, you notice that I hooked my right arm around him. And so that's going to be different for each person based on proportion of arms, how tall you are. You can go under his arm. Otherwise, you can hook over as well.
Exactly. In leads, this is going to be a decision that you're going to want to make based on the relative height of your follow. As you're bringing her in, the arm goes by and now we're ready to bring our left arm in. Am I going to be hooking over? If she's shorter, that's probably what you want to do. If your follow happens to be a little bit taller than you, then have your arm nice and low and ready to support that back. And once she's here, okay, I can take my left foot and I can take a small step out to the side. We don't want to do a big lunge because our follow has already planted her right foot. She can't travel any further. She is where she is. So we don't want to take a big step and pull her off balance. We just take a little step outside and then we support her as she leans back. Okay, it's important to take a lot of her weight onto your left arm across her back and have a really solid hold. That's going to allow her to dip as much as she feels comfortable with.
So followers, you want to make sure when you took that last step, the right foot, you want to make sure that you step with that right foot as close as you can to his left foot so that when he steps out that you don't feel too top heavy here.
It's just going to make the dip feel a little bit heavier because it's less centered over that balancing leg.
Right. So followers, when you come around, so you go left, right, what you're doing here, so you planted both feet, so all you do is you pivot and then you are keeping your knees together, you're bending your right knee and then straightening your right leg, pointing that foot. So then you stay in this position.
Exactly, and then once she comes there, leads again, it's very important that we're nice and stable, nice and balanced. We're supporting her weight. We're not wobbling at all from side to side. We just take that small step out and then we allow her to relax into her arm. We're not throwing her down, right? We're not trying to start off with anything super dramatic right now. And then most importantly also, when the dip is done, we're going to help her follow back up. We're not just gonna expect her to do like a 45-degree ab crunch out of her dip, right? We're going to help her come back up, and that's going to make the dip look nice and graceful and transition back into the dance.
And so followers, one last thing here. So when you are comfortable, he's got his right arm around you, you can feel free to release that hand and then style here. You can bring it around, otherwise feel free to create your own styling as well.
You way ahead of the side, flip it in the mirror until you get it right. My pillow's in the shape of you, I'm kind of afraid to move. Will you ever know what I went through? Will you wake up in my bed?
Thanks for joining us guys, we hope you enjoyed this video.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content by Green Bay Ballroom. We hope to see you there. Bye!
Faded television. I'm not in love with you, but if I was, here's what I'd do.